back to For the Kingdom podcast, everybody. And I'm here to do my preview for the Kansas City Chiefs going to play the Denver Broncos in week 11. The Chiefs are back, they're after their bye week in week 10. It's time to get back to business for the Kansas City Chiefs. It's going to be a huge divisional game. The Broncos, they are coming in at 8-2, leading the AFC West. Meanwhile, we got the Chiefs, kind of, they're in the middle of the pack right now. They are 5-4 currently right now going into this game. And this is a must-need win for the Chiefs, because if the Chiefs do not win, they can kiss the division goodbye, and I mean, they can still make the playoffs, but it's going to be a lot harder. But yeah, this is a must-need win for the Chiefs. So we're going to break everything down. But first off, let's go ahead and look at the whole injury report. So we got some players that are out for the Broncos. We got Nate Adkins. He's going to be out. He's dealing with a knee injury. We got J.K. Dobbins. He's been dealing with a foot injury. He's out. We got Jonathan Ellis. He's dealing with a hamstring injury. And then we got Alex Singleton. He's dealing with an illness right now. He's going to be out. We got Patrick Surtain. He's going to be out. He's really crucial for their that Denver Broncos secondary. But on the other hand, with the Chiefs, the only player that we currently have out right now is Isaiah Pacheco. He's dealing with a knee injury. So, yeah, there's a lot more players out for the Broncos. So a lot of questions for them on with their defense and stuff. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, that's the injury report for the Broncos and the Chiefs. Okay, now let's break this game down. Okay, so like I said, the Broncos, they're coming in 8-2. There's some games that kind of been sloppy with them, especially last Thursday against the Raiders. Oh my God, that game was a snooze fest. But I gotta say, the Broncos, they have an elite pass rush. I mean, they lead the league in sacks with 46 sacks this season. This pass rush will be, will be. I mean, this pass rush will try to get the Patrick Mahomes quite a bit in this game. And the Broncos, they're just going to try to disrupt Patrick. If they can do that, then the Broncos are definitely going to be winning this game. And like I said, with the whole injuries, the Chiefs, they have Isaiah Pacheco out. That's really gonna, hurt the Chiefs' running game. But we got some good news here. Josh Simmons, rookie tackle, he is gonna be back. With that whole big loss from when we lost to the Buffalo Bills was our offensive line. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is getting pressured so much. I mean, Jawan Taylor, he wasn't playing that good. We had Jalen Moore in there, but it's gonna be nice to have Josh Simmons. He's gonna be back, so that's gonna be nice. Like I also mentioned, J.K. Dobbins for the Broncos running game. That's the Broncos run game has really been consistent. J.K. Dobbins, he's been consistent this whole season. So yeah, that's gonna hurt with them missing J.K. Dobbins. No, defense, the Broncos will be without Patrick Surtain, like I said, and Alex Singleton. And now let's talk about the red zone battle. So the Chiefs, we're really good in the red zone. They are really good. But then again, the Denver Broncos, they're really good when it comes down to like teams getting down to the red zone area. So this is going to be, a knockdown, drag 'em out brawl. I think this is going to be a very close game. And then also let's talk about with coaching. Andy Reid, he's done historically very well after the bye week. With Chiefs being 6-1 going after the bye week, so that's been really good. Denver wins haven't always been pretty. They really haven't been pretty here. Okay, but they've been getting it done. And sometimes it takes skills to pull out these ugly games. I gotta say that right there. It takes skills to knock out these ugly games. And I gotta say, let's talk about the X factors. So the X factors for this game: Mahomes going up against the Broncos pass rush. And seeing, can this O line for the Chiefs protect Patrick Mahomes better than they did in the Buffalo Bills game? That's going to be a big question. So with having Josh Simmons in there, with having him return, it's going to be this is going to be a true test right here. I mean, I kind of wish we would have found a replacement for Jawan Taylor because he's as beat up and stuff. But hopefully he'll be playing better. Hopefully we don't get as much penalties on us. And then I want to talk about Broncos running back situation. J.K. Dobbins being out, and they're going to have rookie R.J. Harvey. He's going to be likely getting more touches in this game. Let's see what he can produce. Because, like I said, that run game is going to be hurting them a little bit. And the Chiefs, they've been doing okay with stopping the run. They've been kind of around the middle of the pack. So, yeah, we'll say that right there. And third down efficiency. Denver has been very good getting off third downs, especially in long yardage situations. So, yeah, I got to say that right there. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a tight game for and it's a divisional game as well. Like I mentioned here before. The Chiefs desperately need to win. We need to get our defense is going to have to play better, like our secondary, because like we've been allowing quite a bit of passes and we've been allowing quite a bit of touchdowns as of late. I mean, like I said, the Chiefs are just in the middle of the pack right now. We're not doing anything, extravagant. We're not doing anything, like under par. We're just kind of like floating right there in the middle. But we're gonna have to have like other running backs step up as well, like Kareem Hunt. He's gonna have to step up in this game, and we also brought Clyde Edwards-Helaire back. That was actually pretty cool. I mean, I always liked him, but he didn't really produce much offense for us in that Buffalo Bills game. And our wide receivers, I gotta say, Xavier Worthy, Rashee Rice, they've been playing pretty good. We're gonna have to get Travis Kelsey, get him out there more. Um, and yeah, it's just gonna be a tight game. You know, whichever team makes them mistake first, I think that's really what's gonna cost them. But I'm gonna say that the Chiefs end up winning. Because I'm biased over here. I mean, I would say if the Chiefs are gonna lose, but I don't think we're gonna lose because like I said, historically, the Chiefs are usually good off of the bye, so that's really good telling. But I believe that the Chiefs are going to win. Going to beat the Broncos, 24-21. Yeah, that's going to be what the score is. Who knows? I mean, it could come down to a field goal, and the Broncos miss a field goal or something. Gets doinked or something crazy happens because last year we had crazy things go down with the Chiefs and the Broncos. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, I got my Chiefs beating the Broncos 24-21. So now let's go around the rest of the NFL and let's make my picks. So on Thursday night, we had the Jets going up against the Patriots. I had the Patriots win that game. The Patriots they look really dominant right now. I gotta say, like the Patriots look for real. This is the best I've seen them since the Brady era. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the New England Patriots end up winning the AFC. All right, and then now let's move to the Sunday games. So we got an early morning game, international game. This is the last international game of the season. We got the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins. I'm going with the Miami Dolphins to win here. The Finns gonna get the wins. But then again, the Dolphins they can be a little Jackal and Hyde. They got that big win over the Buffalo Bills. So who knows if they become like Jackal and Hyde right here. But I'm gonna say the Miami Dolphins want to win this game. They're gonna win. All right, and then we got the Carolina Panthers going to play the Atlanta Falcons. This game's kind of like a coin toss here. And both teams aren't that great, but I'm going to go with the Atlanta Falcons to win. I'm going with the Falcons. Ooh, now this is going to be a fun game to watch. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills. Go ahead and give me Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buffalo Bills, they just don't look that great right now. And what if the Buffalo Bills end up missing the playoffs? That'd be crazy. That'd be wild if they end up missing the playoffs this year. But yeah, I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to defeat the Buffalo Bills. And then we got the Houston Texans going to Tennessee to play the Tennessee Titans. I'm tempted to put the Tennessee Titans. I'm tempted to put the Houston Texans on upset alert because I could see them losing here. We got a divisional game. Now I think I'm going to stick with the Texans, but I'm kind of, maybe want to pick the Tennessee Titans. All right. Then we got the Chicago Bears going to play the Minnesota Vikings NFC North matchup. Ooh, this is going to be a fun game. But go ahead and give me the Chicago Bears. No. I'm going to go with the Minnesota Vikings. I'm going Minnesota Vikings to win. Yes. The Minnesota Vikings are going to win here. And then we got the Green Bay Packers going to play the New York Football Giants. I got the Green Bay Packers, excuse me. Got the Packers to win. Then we got the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Go ahead and give me the Cincinnati Bengals to win. I do not trust Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't trust them at all. So yeah, give me the Cincinnati Bengals to win. The Los Angeles Chargers going to play the Jacksonville Jaguars. As much as I would love to see Jacksonville win, they're not going to win. So give me the Superchargers. The Chargers are going to win. Oh, we got the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. This is going to be another good game to watch. There's a lot of good games in Week 11. I got the Rams to win. The Rams. They're going to win. Then we got the 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. 49ers win. Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Give me the Baltimore Ravens to win. I already picked the Chiefs in the Denver game. I'm going with the Chiefs to win, 24-21, like I said. Then we got the Detroit Lions going to play the Philadelphia Eagles. This is going to be another fun game to watch. Oh, this is the Sunday night game. I got the Philadelphia Eagles winning, but I would love to see the Detroit Lions knock off the Eagles. But I got Eagles winning. And then our Monday night game, we got the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. Oh, yikes. This is going to be an ugly game, but I got the Cowboys winning. So, those were all the games for Week 11. It's crazy how fast the season's going. The second part of the season starts now. And then, we got Thanksgiving coming up in a few weeks, which is going to be crazy. It's just we got some wild football coming up, guys, and then college football. We got the college playoffs coming up here in a few months. So man, we got a lot of stuff to break down. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the For the Kingdom podcast. If this is your first time ever checking out my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button to help out my videos in the algorithm. Also, turn that notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And also, stay tuned for all my other wrestling content I do on here. And I will be bringing you a post-game show for the Chiefs and the Broncos in Week 11. Stay tuned for that. But this is your boy Juggernaut, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.